Ron Baker out of Wichita State that helped the Knicks outscore the Bucks 33-15 in the fourth quarter for the win.
And I think the good things are happening.
Knicks are 0-6 on the second night of back-to-backs, and that's a jumper, and it's good by the Pacers in December. As Rose inside, he's got both baskets. Porzingis hit 3 threes in the fourth quarter. In December, here is Young on a terrific pass from. He shot 56% from three-point range. Porzingis top of the key. He made 4 threes against the Pacers back on December the 20th. Now he takes it inside, and Noah dunked. Second year out of Latvia. He was the 4th pick 2 years ago. He's 21 years old. And here's George again. Matched up now by Miles Turner. Courtney Lee, number 1 in the league in three-point shooting.
He's gotten better, I think, as a shooter.
He and Jeff Teague are Pike Red Devils, and Teague has his first field goal. Greg Oden and Mike Conley winning 3 state championships for Lawrence North, and that's another.
And I mean, he's covering a lot of territory.
5 to shoot. Teague guarded by Anthony. Step back 3.
But he worked very diligently at perfecting, getting himself ready to be the GM he was, and clearly understood the game because he had played and coached in it.
Oh, terrific pass from Teague is out. Jefferson. Indiana had a 7-game win streak against the Knicks snapped.
Pacers just fell asleep.
Rose stays out there. He plays with Brandon Jennings. Bad pass taken by Miles. Miles Shogo laid in.
I mean, I think the role was being decided when people were getting healthy, but I think now the staff had a good chance to manage that.
Jefferson puts it in with the offensive rebound. Last year in Orlando and Detroit.
He doesn't want to shoot it. You can see
he stepped over the line. That should have been an over and back violation. Miles, Brooks, Jefferson. Porzingis closed quickly. Miles for 3.
Good to see.
Forces the short miss by Porzingis. Pacers have matched a game-high 7-point lead. Now Seraphin works on his former teammate with a jump hook.
Well, was one of the best at it with all the guys he put together on our team. And he took us from winning 20-something games to winning the conference and going to the conference finals.
He was up on the last possession, all the way up court. He was up on Teague, so Teague can get by him because of the pressure.
Jennings played just 4 minutes last night as George has it.
Things going on the offensive end. But Lee is guarding Paul George, so Carmelo Anthony has to guard Glenn Robertson III. So Glenn Robertson III has to be active.
Young at the rim on a.
But he didn't necessarily find the rim when he turned around again.
George off a Turner screen.
Tough shot.
And the ball loose and
solid. And that's all you want it to be. It doesn't have to be great. It has to be solid.
Anthony spins and scores 60 first-half points for a 5th straight game. Leaves it off to Robinson to Turner. It's short. Saved by Teague. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, Jeff Teague.
Plenty of time.
First-half lead. They'll honor the gentleman of the 1980s at the half here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Porzingis in the corner. And others can go for the final shot.
They've got to foul the give, so you got to be aware of that. Start a little bit earlier.
Teague.
Very good pass. Very good pass. Now, who is going to step up and be able to get Teague open so he can make plays?
Quinn, last night, Milwaukee led by as many as 18, and the Knicks rallied and won it in the fourth quarter as Carmelo Anthony had 26 points and 10 assists.
Well, you talked about how the Pacers game in New York went.
Yep.
When all of a sudden he started making shots there. He's a shot maker.
I thought the Pacers, for the better part of 3 quarters in that game at Madison Square Garden, they were the better team. They led by as many as 15. The only 2 times all year that the Knicks have come back.
Tried to throw a lob down. Porzingis tried to throw a lob out and had no chance.
Bad pass. Young was in the air. 6th Indiana turnover. And Noah runs, and Porzingis is back. He missed 3 games with an injury. Played for the first time last night in Milwaukee, where he had 24 points and 6 rebounds. Anthony, 11 from three-point range in December. And now Young was the trailer, and he banks it in. I thought when he let it go that it was going to be way off, and it was.
Way off the backboard. ATM and all.
You're living life good when that happens.
When you get that one to go.
Derrick Rose in double figures for the 10th straight time.
And Nate McMillan, Coach McMillan, is trying to get them to pick up the tempo. They've got to play at a faster pace.
Take contact from Rose. And
Young, I don't think he complained because he got it to go.
George lobs it up to Turner.
That's what patience showed. And he put a shoulder into that time Glenn Robinson and just took it away from him.
Robinson with contact and score. It was rookie Ron Baker.
He's trying to make it back.
Yeah, he's attacking.
Yeah, he really is.
Turner got the rebound.
He got the rebound despite being held and pushed by Carmelo Anthony. I mean, a really nice job by Miles Turner.
And a 24-point advantage as Rose gets inside.
Off the rim, they're quick off their feet to get it. All the kind of things you want to take advantage of against a team like New York who played last night.
And we're also seeing what Larry Bird and company envisioned about this Pacers team offensively. And Kylo Quinn.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more of a defensive team in, with Lance Thomas and Quinn. Really good basketball play. Quick, decisive won the game, so we expect him to make the winning kind of play.
He was undrafted back in 2010. And O'Quinn gets loose. They've had a 24-point lead here in the third.
He's got to get his, I was thinking the same thing. You got to get his hands off of him.
Mishandled the ball, and Lee powers it down.
They involved in the community, and it's so good to see.
Monte Ellis in for the first time in the second half with Aaron Brooks. Against Anthony, basket and a foul.
He's flirting with a double-double.
Miles Turner with 11 points, either 9 or 10 rebounds. I think he has 10
Great
rebounds.
Pass.
Oh, Turner dunks it.
Because you and I every now and then get a notice of something that has changed. He'll have his 25th, have a block in 25 games.
Seraphin to Miles for 3.
See what Norton.
But Seraphin fought for the rebound.
I thought he grabbed the rim in an effort to really get control of the ball. That's basically gold. Not basically, that's goaltending.
Jefferson sends it to Brooks.
Well, fake the three-pointer on the semi-transition play.
Jefferson to an open Miles. 4-3.
Sharing the ball is it makes all the difference in the world, Chris. These guys are getting the ball in the paint and they're looking right away weak.
C.J. Miles has hit 3 threes as Porzingis.
Got a flat. A blowout there.
And Jefferson watches, and all of a sudden it's below 20. And here comes Jennings and the Knicks. Porzingis stays out with this group. He's the only starter.
He got it. That's what he was trying.
But Jennings has responded with 12 in the quarter. Show and go by T.
Got to get out of there because those guys are 7 feet. You're not getting that one.
They're going to make it an 11-point game. Here's the rebound with T. Lobs it up. Dunked by Young. Pacers here in the fourth quarter. At one time, a 29-point Indiana lead. It was 99-70 to start this quarter. And Kuzminskis.
He caught that pass on the run. And some guys, when you do that, the defender is trying to chase out to you. He caught it on the run going to the basket. The defender was chasing out to him for a shot.
And nearly got away from Paul George, guarded by Kuzminskis, who is 6'9". He can match George as far as the height is concerned.
Shoot it well enough, but there's no question about his want to defend. Pacers turn it over again.
Jennings. And got it, as far as the team is concerned.
Right, yeah.
So it will not be an afternoon game in London. It'll be an 8 o'clock tip. So usual time for both the Pacers and Denver. Robinson for 3. To play, Pacers will dribble it out, and a 5th straight win. A 4-game losing streak started back in December, losing at Madison Square Garden to the New York Knicks. And now the Pacers have won 5 straight.